Hare Krishna everyone. Hope you had a lovely day. Welcome to Soma Vedic Astrology channel. Today we will discuss about the placement ninth lord in the second house. What do you mean by the Lord of the House in Vedic astrology? Now, each planet has got a responsibility of handling either one or two houses. So, this planets become the Lord of those houses. Now, look at this table to see which planet is the Lord of which zodiac sign. So, if you see this table, Mars is the Lord of two zodiac signs, which is Aries and Scorpio. Venus is the lord of two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra. So in this way, each of the planet has gotten a department to handle either one or two zodiac signs. Now let us try to understand that with an example. Now for example, if in your chart third lord is in the fourth house, so how you conclude whether third lord is in fourth house? So if you see, this is the first house where 12 is written, this is the second house where 1 is written, and this is the third house where 2 is written. Now what is 2? If we have a look at the table, then 2 is nothing but the Taurus zodiac sign. And who is the lord of Taurus zodiac sign? It is Venus. Okay, so what you will say then, lord of the third house is Venus. Okay, because it is the lord of the Taurus zodiac sign. And but where is Venus placed? Now Venus is placed in the fourth house of the birth chart. So this is how you will conclude that third lord is in the fourth house. So today we will check the placement ninth lord in the second house, but before that I have already made a detailed video on what all things can we see from the second house as well as from the ninth house. Please go and check that out before proceeding with this video. Also, a small disclaimer, please note that this is a general prediction depending only on the placement of a lord in a specific house. Accurate results will only come after considering the zodiac sign, planet, dignity of the planet, retrogression, combustion, aspects, nakshatra, ascendant, shadbal, conjunction, and your running time period, which is Mahadasha, Antardasha, etc. Now, ninth lord is going 6 places away and sitting in the second house. So, we always know that 6 places away always brings some kind of, challenge or obstacle or loans, litigations, or, a place where we have to fight the enemies. Okay, so ninth lord going into the second house, you can definitely gain wealth and everything, but again you will have to face the enemies or the conflicts, litigation, all of these things. Is possible that you will face these challenges in your life path to acquire and accumulate your resources. Now, ninth house is part of the Dharma Trikon and second house is the part of Artha Trikon. So, what is your dharma? What is your duty? You feel that a sense of duty, to earn wealth, to acquire and accumulate wealth to provide for the family, because second house shows one's family. Okay, now ninth house is a part of the trikona, the most auspicious houses, and second house along with the seventh house are called as the marga houses. Now if this trikona lord is not well placed in the marga house and there are afflictions, then there is a possibility of health issues to father, because ninth house shows one's father. Now, ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows, the family values, the upbringing. It shows one's speech. So if it is well placed, okay, it shows that you are very well behaved, who follows all the moral principles. You are truthful, you are famous, you are liked by all the people around you. Generally, you have a very good conduct with others, which is why you are famous. And your speech is also truthful, because this religious, philosophical, and ideological load is sitting in the house, which shows your traditional upbringing, your speech. So right from childhood, you are being put into your belief system, and your values, that you have to follow the good conduct with everybody, you have to be truthful. So if it is well placed, it is a very good quality. The person is of gold. Now, ninth lord shows morality, following a right path, and second house shows one's food intake. So, if it is well placed, then it shows that right from childhood you are getting a very nourishment filled food, okay, which is good for your body. But if it is badly placed, then you will become a little negligent towards the food that you are eating, okay, which can cause indulgence. And if there are malefics, maybe Rahu, then it can give addiction, such as smoking, okay. Now, ninth lord shows father, and second house shows accumulated resources. So if it is badly placed, this placement, then it can show that, because it is also six places away, which shows litigations, court disputes, quarrels, fights, okay. So all these things can happen with your father. Maybe the reason could be the ancestral properties, or any form of an accumulated wealth or resource, okay, which we can get to know by looking at the planet, zodiac sign, etc. Okay. And especially when this dasha time is activated, six places away, it can show huge debts on your father as well. Now, ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows one's family. So if it is well placed, then it shows that your family is lucky for you. You have a very supportive, fortunate family, okay. Now, ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows family. So now, not only your earlier family, but after you get married, if this is well placed, it also generally shows happiness, from one's spouse and children. Okay, again, we have not considered any other thing. We have not seen conjunction, aspects, etc. Okay, so the how we will add all these things, the things will change accordingly. But if we just see this placements only, then it generally from the family side of life, it is the family's aspect of one's life is generally good, okay, if the placement is well placed. Now, ninth lord shows higher education, and second house shows accumulation of resources and money. So, okay, if this is well placed, then it shows that you can accumulate all the wealth, money, resources, comforts, by using your higher education and the work that you are doing, higher education or master's education or PhD, okay. Now, ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows face. So luck and fortune is supporting your face. So maybe you are someone who has a face value, okay, you have a beautiful, attractive face, okay, because luck is showing that. Now, ninth lord shows father, and second house shows accumulated resources. So if it is, well placed, and it shows, kind of a traditional father, who basically, wants you to follow a good conduct, who wants to follow you, you follow a right path, who wants you, to do all the, checkbox lists, right, getting good marks in the exams, then let's say getting a job, and let's say buying home, cars, etc. So all the, along with that, following your religion, following your dharma. So kind of a traditional father. And it can also show, because your father is sitting, in the house, it shows, all the accumulated wealth. So father might be, wealthy in background, he can be rich, he would have a good status in the society. But if it is, badly placed, then the views of your father regarding the religion, couldn't it might have some, different views, regarding the religious views, and how, one needs to raise their kids. Now, ninth lord shows higher education, and second house shows food, face, eyes. Okay, so if this is well placed, then it generally shows both are, the Vidya Bhavas. Both of these houses shows education. So this generally shows that you are someone who is, generally good in the academic field. Okay, pursuing higher education is also good, especially higher education may be related to banking, finance, or food related fields, chef, or eye specialist, ear specialist, anything, related to face. Okay, maybe beauty, dermatologist. Okay, anything. So all this is good to pursue as a higher education. Again, we need to see more details to confirm which of this is better. Now, ninth lord shows one's morality, and second house shows, one's traditional upbringing. Okay, so again, as we discussed, if it is well placed and you are, a person of gold, you have a heart of gold, you are very moral. Okay, you follow all the traditions which has been taught to you, by your father, and basically by your family. But if it is badly placed, then morality is going on a toss. You can be, immoral. Again, I would not like to discuss the definition of immorality, because in different societies the definition of it, that varies. So if it is badly placed, makes a person immoral, sensual in nature, and due to this nature there is a possibility of more than one marriage. But again, we need to see more details for marriage related things. Now, ninth lord shows father, luck, and fortune, and second house shows, accumulation of resources. So, if this is well placed, then your paternal property is coming to you. So, okay, it is a good placement for paternal inheritance. But if it is badly placed, then some, misfortune regarding paternal property is possible, because again, it is going six places away. Okay, so some, maybe conflicts, litigation, court cases, all these things is possible. If there are, it is severely afflicted, badly placed, then it is possible. Now, ninth lord shows morals, principles, truth, law of the land, and second house shows accumulated wealth, speech. Okay, so now if it is badly placed, as we discussed, morality goes on a toss. Okay, so you can go to any means to earn and accumulate wealth with the desire to become rich. Now, you just are feeling that my goal is only to be rich. Now you are not seeing that which path I am going to, become that rich, or to have that goal that you have in mind. Again, it is only if it is badly placed and with severe afflictions. Okay, so the way, or sorry, the path that you can take to get what you desire, which is maybe to be rich and wealthy, could be, immoral, which might motivate you to do, cheating, fraud, to earn the money. Okay, you can do lies, fake it till you make it, illegal action. So all of these things comes in this placement. Now, ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows accumulated wealth. Now, if this placement is badly placed, then support of luck might not be there to accumulate the wealth. Okay, and challenges and obstacles can come in the journey to hoard the wealth, because it is 6 places away. Ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows accumulated wealth. So if it is well placed, then obviously it is a very good placement to accumulate good amount of wealth, luxuries, comforts, resources in life for you as well as that for your family. Now, ninth lord shows father, and second house shows one's value system. So with this placement, maybe early in your childhood, father might have had a very key role in the family, and with you, to teach all the ideologies, the religion, the traditional belief and the value system that the father and probably their ancestral lineage have been following. Okay, now ninth lord shows luck and fortune, and second house shows voice. So if this is well placed, then luck is literally sitting in your voice. So you might have a gifted voice, beautiful voice. Again, you have to be very cautious in what you are speaking, because luck lord is sitting in your throat. So it is better to have positive affirmations, positive thinking, positive talking with this placement, because who knows, you could get that stroke of luck. Now, ninth lord shows religious views, principles, beliefs, and second house shows speech. Okay, now with this placement, again, just purely this placement without considering planets and everything, etc., we can consider that you might like to talk about history, lineage. Now, history could be any basically what we are trying to understand here is the essence. Okay, now which planet, based on that we will understand that, like like to talk about the historical things about that particular planet. Okay, you want to talk about the lineage, or you want to talk about belief system, the religious views, about the principles. Okay, so you like to talk about all these things, but again, ninth lord is going 6 places away. Okay, so if it is badly placed with severe afflictions, then your views, whatever you're talking, can cause conflicts, arguments, litigations. Okay, due to your views. Now, ninth lord sitting in the second house is giving its seventh aspect on the eighth house of sudden gains and losses. So, if ninth lord is well placed, then literally luck is seeing your house of in-laws, inheritance, lottery. So, if it is well placed, definitely luck is going to support you in all these aspects, which is gaining wealth from the insurance, inheritance, lottery, speculative investments. But obviously this is going to come after a bad situation. Okay, as we all know, this placement also can give good supporting in-laws. But if it is badly placed, then the same sudden gain could turn into sudden losses, as well as ninth lord also shows fame. So if it is badly placed, then defamation due to taxation related issues, defamation due to some issues with government is possible. I will in future make separate videos with different type of planet as the ninth lord in the second house. If you have this placement in your chart, please do mention your experiences in the comment section. I hope you guys must have liked the video. Please do not forget to subscribe the channel. Also, please do let me know in the comment section below what more videos would you like to see. Thank you.